In the ancient village of Udu, renowned for its fearless warriors, a mysterious calamity befell its people. It all began when a hunter ventured into the dense dark forest and returned home fatally ill and passed away swiftly. Bewilderment turned to dread as more villagers succumbed to a mysterious affliction that spread like wildfire. They began to fall ill and perish with no clear cause in sight. The king and his council conveyed urgently, realizing the danger posed to their people, determined to uncover the cause of this unseen menace. After careful investigation, they traced the origin of the illness back to the hunters' expedition into the dense dark forest. They concluded that an unseen enemy, perhaps a malevolent spirit or an invincible person whose attack lurked within the depths of the forest, wielding an arrow of death. Fearing for their survival, the king dispatched their mightiest warriors to confront this unseen foe. Armed with weapons and courage, sword drawn, heart steeled, the warriors ventured into the impenetrable darkness. Yet, despite their vigilance and proneness, they found no adversary to engage. Confounded and disheartened, they returned to the village, unable to comprehend the nature of their unseen foe. The news of their fruitless expedition spread like wildfire, plunging the village into despair. Driven by desperation, the king rallied more warriors, each sworn to protect Udu with their lives. They returned to the dark forest, launching a relentless assault against an enemy they could not perceive, swinging sword and arrow into the empty air to strike down the unseen threat. Tragically, they fell one by one, as if struck down by an invincible hand. The village mourned the loss of their brave warriors, gripped by fear of the unseen enemy that now haunted them. As the village of Udu trembled in fear and grief, a stranger arrived at the king's palace. He introduced himself as a renowned physician who had heard of Udu's plight and had come to offer his assistance. With compassion in his eyes, he spoke with calm assurance, explaining to the king and his council that what plagued their village was not a physical enemy, malevolent spirit, or a curse, but a pandemic, a deadly virus spreading silently among them. The physician spoke of Ubuntu, the ancient wisdom of collective humanity and solidarity. He stressed that only by unity, mutual support, compassion, and adherence to medical guidance could they hope to combat this invincible enemy. He offered his knowledge and resources to aid in treating the sick and preventing further spread of the illness. Teaching them how to care for the sick, isolate the infected, and protect themselves from further harm. Embracing the physician's wisdom, the village rallied together. They cared for the sick, implemented strict hygiene measures, setting up hand-washing clay pots, wearing masks, and practicing social distancing. They shared food with those in need, ensuring that no one was left behind despite the hardship. The spirit of Ubuntu flourished through their collective effort and perseverance. They gradually stemmed the tide of illness and began to restore hope to their shattered community. In time, the invincible enemy was subdued, not by swords or arrows, but by the strength of their unity and wisdom of Ubuntu. The village of Udu emerged from the darkness stronger and more united than ever. Their story a testimony to the power of community and solidarity in overcoming even the deadliest of challenges.